can see there are so many buses and it will go so many places in UK. So we are waiting for our bus X44. In between we got some time and we are now shooting our video.
So hi guys, today is 23rd of July 2023. We are starting our journey from Norwich bus station. We will be heading to Sheringham today to take a wonderful vintage ride for the Poppy line. Today we are at Norwich bus station. We are heading towards Sheringham. The bus X40 and X44 from here heads to Sheringham in an hour. This is a Sanders Coast bus and the ticket is the round trip ticket is around £7 per person. We will be taking a vintage ride train that originates from Sheringham and targets at Holt. It's called the Poppy line and it's a marvelous route, en route, the seas. It's totally a coastal line that goes by the sea and you will have marvelous view over there. And it will be a steam train and the ticket is around £18.5 per person. Thank you. Let's go. As you can see, it's a Sunday morning and the roads are almost empty now. The bus is also empty. We are the only passenger, it seems. It's a bit of a bad day, as in the UK weather, you cannot tell. It was sunny in the morning, right now it's raining like cats and dogs. There's the big roundabout just after the bus left, and on the right, you will find the Great Wall of Norwich. So you can see that we have arrived at the Sheringham station. This is a part of the preserved railway station where our journey will begin. It was first opened on 16th of June 1887 by the Eastern and Midlands Railway as part of the Cromer branch, linking the Norfolk coast to the junction at Melton Constable Railway Station. In 1883, this was merged into Midlands and Great Northern Joint Railway Network. This railway station got closed in 1967 and a new station was opened by the British Rail, approximately 200 meters eastwards. If you just go by the station, go out and look at the right, you will find that. And it has not yet been used since then. So it is used only for the vintage rides, and the train starts from Sheringham and ends at Holt. And there are two train stations that fall in between, and we will take you a ride through that. So you can see that that all the history has been carefully preserved over here. So after it got closed in 1967, it was reopened in 1975 as a part of North Norfolk Railway, which runs along the old Cromer branch route as far as the Holt railway station that I was talking about. The section between Holt, Webburn, and Sheringham, in which we will be traveling today, along with the section to Cromer, was built by the Eastern and Midland Railway and was opened on, as I told you, 16 June 1887. Unlike most other railways of the time, it was built to exploit the rapidly growing tourist market rather than to serve the local communities. From its opening, the line provided a successful service for holidaymakers and locals alike. With the coming of the Second World War, the railway became of strategic importance, serving the military training camp and artillery range at Weybourne. Carrying servicemen and supplies, armored trains patrolled this line during both the world wars, ready to defend the area in the event of an invasion. With changing holiday and transport patterns, revenue declined throughout the 1950s. This line survived the mass closure of the Imagine in 1959. It then succumbed to the infamous Dr. Beeching, closing the between Melton Constable and Sheringham in 1964. Sheringham Station was closed to the public in 1967 when British Rail built a platform on the other side of the train, as I told you. It is no longer had to use the level crossing to reach the station. The station was then leased to MNGN Society to become a part of the North Norfolk Railway. This is the carriage number 92203, which was built by Swindon and delivered on 6th April 1959. When withdrawn in November 1967 after a working life of less than 9 years, it was working the heavy iron ore trains out of Bidston Dock, Birkenhead to Shotwick Shotton Steelworks, and worked the last steam hauled ore train in November 1967. This locomotive was purchased straight from the British Railways by the artist David Shepherd for a meager £3,000 and moved to the Longmoor Military Railway. He named her Black Prince, a name never carried by 92203 in British Railway service. On closure of the LMR 92203 moved to Eastlake Depot and then in 1973 to the East Somerset Railway, where it was based until 1998. During this period, 92203 visited several other heritage railways and in September 1982 hauled the heaviest freight train in Britain of a massive 2,198 tons at Foster Yeoman's Stallworks. After being overhauled in 2004, she was worked there until 2011. She then moved to the North Norfolk Railway and re-entered service there in 2014 after receiving an extensive overhaul. She was purchased by the railways in 2015.
আকাশটা হয়ে গেল না? না, এবার এবার তুমি ডান দিকে ঘোরাও।
We have left Weybourne Station and we are on en route to Kellingheath. This is the final station, penultimate station before our final stop at Holt. This is the Poppy line. It goes around the seaside on the coastal link road, which has got some stunning sceneries. On this side is the sea. It is a heritage train ride, and I think it's worth the price that you pay for it. You should have travel this line at least once if you are visiting Sheringham or in Norwich or in the Norfolk region. Oh, this train is such a beauty. You can see the seas onto the right while it's going from Sheringham to Holt. And this train has different type of carriages. And there's a first class carriage with a separate cabin that sits around six people inside. What we found inside, it has got a heating system as well, and mostly the interiors are made of wood, shining wood. It has been very well kept, I should say, very well maintained by the British Railways. Thanks, kudos to the British Railways for doing that. And all the people working over here, they are all veterans, and it's a non-profit kind of thing. And I think it's a kind of a donation that goes to the British Railways, and we owe a great they are doing a great service to the nation, I should say. So thank you guys. So we are approaching our final destination station and entering Holt. Here we have a train service again in another hour, so we have plenty of time at hand to explore this quaint British town. Let's go and explore it a bit, and then we will take a train ride back to Sheringham.
Wow. I only saw in movies. This is my first time experience here.
The station, as you can see, it's spick and span and is decorated with nice flowers. I really like those pink flowers and pine trees. I don't know what this tree is. Let me know in the comment what these trees are around the station. It's a nice sunny day as well. Really, we are enjoying a lot. And if it's a sunny day, if the weather is good, then I think you will enjoy the ride. It's a lifetime experience, I should say. This is the entrance on the exit to the station. On inquiring at the station, they told us that the main high street is just less than a mile from here, so we decided to walk.
আমরা আছি এখন Holt শহরে। একটা ছোট্ট একটা
This is
শহর।
Holt.
So, along with some outfit tea, we ordered some fish and chips and onion rings. They were really delicious. So, this is the Gresham School and Library and part of the Gresham Estate. I couldn't resist myself from filming this green pasture against the backdrop of this such a vibrant blue sky. So we are again back to Holt Station to take our ride back to Sheringham. It's such a nice and quiet station, I should say. I think the only train that run over here is the vintage trains. There are no regular services over here, so this station has been maintained only as a part of the Poppy line as a vintage heritage for the ride only.
এই পপি লাইনের সামনে কোথাও লেখা ছিল না কিন্তু পপি লাইন ঠিক আছে। আমি ঢুকে যাই তো।
The train now standing at platform 10 is the 5:23 service for Hitchin. Calling at Finsbury advise the passengers for the cancellation of the 5:23 service for Hitchin. This is due to a wind spate outside next train to depart from platform 16 will be the 5:44 service from Moorgate to Welwyn Garden City. Calling at Finsbury Park, Haringey, Hornsey, Wood Green Alexandra Palace, New Southgate, Oakley Park, New Barnet, Hadley Wood, Potters Bar, Brookman's Park, Hatfield and Welwyn Garden City. We apologise to passengers for the late running of the 5:23 service finishing. This is due to a signal failure at Finsbury Park. Commuting to and from King's Cross in the 1960s and 70s was not always an easy run. Delays and cancellations caused by annual weather, must be points and signal failures, staff shortages, engine failures, all contributed to passengers' less than satisfactory experiences. It was easy to make unusual ones,
Sorry.
stand by the fence. Mummy, you'll be there.
Model railway, okay. Model railway, model railway.
It's over there, look.
Just going to go and see the engine.
Right, yeah, I need to go and get the
No, unfortunately, on Wednesday, Saturday, we can't get any volunteers at the moment for it.
Wednesday.
So, and Saturday. So you've got nothing to do during the week? Tomorrow.
Yeah, we are back to Sheringham. This is where our journey of this vintage train ends. Now we will explore the town of Sheringham a bit, and then we will head back to Norwich, where we originated from.
No, you're fine.
So this is beach of Sheringham. It's a nice and pristine beach, as you can see, and it's not too busy. This is a Sunday, but still it's almost empty. So it's not too busy on weekends as well. So you can come and enjoy some time over here. Now we are heading to bus stop. That's just by the side of the vintage train station that we have in Sheringham. It takes almost 45 minutes to an hour from Sheringham to Norwich, and we have plenty of buses running on Saturdays and Sundays even, with a bit of a less frequency on Saturdays and Sundays and a more frequent buses on Mondays to Fridays, but still it's not that bad. You can easily catch a bus from here. So this is the vintage train station, and the bus stop is just opposite to it. If you go a few furlongs off straight, you will find the new station where the Elna trains, the Elna or the Greater Anglia, either of them runs. I'm not sure about that.
Hiya, 2 tickets to Norwich.
There you go. Very much.
Thank you.
The bus journey in itself is also very enjoyable. You can see the coastline from the bus as well. So really, it's an enjoyable ride. These roads remind me of a poem of country roads. Many country roads I have traveled, a lifetime of them to be exact. No better place on earth to be, and my friend, that's just a fact. The earthy, fresh, and sweet world of the country roads mean everything to me. They help me to lighten my load. The swirling, twirling clouds above set off the country scene. If you drove those country roads, you would know just what I mean. There's hope and fresh acceptance when the country roads you ride, a place for families to grow as well, where men long to take a bride. So rest assured, my friend, if you have some worries to unload, just live the best life possible and travel those country roads. So this brings us to the end of our journey. We will be reaching shortly in Norwich from now, and we will again bring you something up for you in our next vlog. Till then, bye bye, take care, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and put your valuable comments on how we can improve and what you want to see next. Thank you. Ciao. Bye.